Over the past decade, since its inception in 2007, the settlement at Thomas Divide has grown to become one of western North Carolina's most treasured communities, adjoining the park and only 4 miles to Bryson City.
Thomas Divide has 180 acres of prime land backing onto the Smoky Mountains National Park. With over half of our developed lots sold, our community continues to grow. The roads into the property are wide and seldom steep, making them ideal for year-round living.
The original farmhouse to the property is now our community center, which we use for community gatherings, but also a place for visitors to stay. Our excellent horse facility sits behind the center, with fields all around. Many of the lower home sites are clustered around this pasture, offering peaceful views of grazing horses to the mountains beyond.
We have a 16-stall barn with storage areas, a large hay shed, plus a smaller 4-stall barn currently used for visitors. In addition, there is a ram pen and ring for schooling your horses.
Several miles of trails run throughout the property with easy access to 500 miles of trails within the park for the hikers and horseback riders. There are also some trails in the park open for mountain biking. We recently expanded our development up the mountain, creating another pasture with several of the more recently developed home sites clustered around, overlooking the open fields to long-range mountain views. Our combination of open pasture views combined with the mountains beyond is very unique in the Bryson City area. Bryson City is a small town of great charm located deep in the Appalachian Mountains of western North Carolina. Bryson City's growth was strongly influenced by the founders of the Nantahala Outdoor Center, better known as the NOC, when a group of friends came to town and started this world-renowned facility. The whitewater opportunities offered by the NOC are fantastic, for the expert down to the person who would love to just give it a try. The Smoky Mountain Railroad moved its headquarters to Bryson City several years ago. With the recent addition of an old steam engine, as well as holiday favorites such as the Polar Express, it has become a real draw for the train buff and families alike.
But there are so many other reasons for people to visit Bryson City. The creeks in the park are famous for their fly fishing in a peaceful and beautiful setting. Fontana Lake, 17 miles long, offers so many ways to enjoy the water. Canoeing, paddle boats, fishing, even yoga on paddle boards.
Solly, a national recreation area, is famous for its mountain biking trails and loved for the challenge of technical riding. Horses and bikers alternate access to the trails, giving the horseback riders an opportunity for a different riding experience than the park trails.
Thomas Divide is an hour west of Asheville, most famous for the Biltmore House, which gives a fascinating historical view of the early 20th century. The town also offers great theater, arts and crafts, wonderful restaurants. Western Carolina University in Cullowhee, only 30 minutes away, has many opportunities for community involvement with lectures, music, and theater.
The Cherokee Indian Reservation is another interesting mountain town with a unique and rich history.
For the golf lover, there are several courses in the area, but my favorite, the Sequoia National Golf Club, has to be one of the most beautiful.
The Oconaluftee Visitors Center in the park has several historic sites to visit, plus daily sightings of the elk, recently reintroduced back into the park. A beautiful museum takes one through the history of the Cherokee people. The casino offers a wealth of dining and entertainment options as well.
But don't take our word for it. Come down and see for yourself. Stay in our historic farmhouse or rent one of the available cabins in our community. Bring your horses, your hiking boots, a fishing rod, or your bike, plus your sense of adventure.
Find out why those of us who live in these wonderful mountains understand why people are taken by their magic when they come for a visit, and so often return to make it their home.